Bonjour, je m'appelle Victor.
Ciao a tutti, mi chiamo Paige.
Bonjour, je m'appelle Véronique.
Soy Jocelyn Birreta.
Je m'appelle Victor, and this is why I took French. Here at Leyden, we offer 4 years of 3 different languages: French, Italian, and Spanish, starting at level 1 all the way up to AP.
What made me decide was actually my older sister. She was involved in French for a couple of years. I would look at her notes and look at the books she would get, and it would always fascinate me seeing like a different language other than Spanish.
I personally am already bilingual. I speak English and Polish, and I'm trying to learn as much French as I can. But having the ability to communicate with other people, not just in English, is, I think, probably the coolest thing. Last year especially, we did a lot of cooking, a lot of food, so we went to a bunch of restaurants and we learned how to make crepes. It was super interactive, like we got to work in groups, and I made a lot of new friends who are also in French class.
Spanish has influenced a lot in my life, especially my career decision, because now I want to be a Spanish teacher, and I feel like I want to take part of showing the world that Spanish is an important language.
I think learning a language is going to be beneficial for college and for my future because I plan to be a physical therapist. It all started like my grandma had physical therapy and I would go with them to the doctor's visits, and my mom and grandma didn't understand anything. So I want to be that one physician that can talk to them in their own language.
I plan to study music, and France has a lot of great conservatories, so the study abroad opportunities are really great. And I also plan on minoring in French, so getting the basis of French within my high school time is really important to me in order to be able to progress through the French language as I move through the rest of my educational career.
If you can give a presentation in a language that's not your main language, not your first language, it becomes really easy and you're more comfortable. That's one of the big benefits I've gotten from this class. Also just learning about different cultures and wanting to visit other countries and visit the world.
I was born in France and I speak French from birth, but I learned English, Spanish, and German when I was in school, in high school in France. I had a passion for English and I decided to come to the United States to better my English, and I quickly realized that it was the country I wanted to live in. At Leyden, we offer trips to France. In my classes, I take my students to my hometown, and that has great value, and I cannot express how much it, I think, has changed the lives of our kids just by being able to actually put into practice their French and living in the homes of French kids.
My favorite memory is probably hosting a French exchange student, just because it was really interesting seeing the difference between our two cultures, and being able to relate to someone from a super different place than I was from was really fun.
I really enjoyed taking Italian at Leyden. My teacher made class a great experience by really engulfing us into the Italian culture. Taking Italian was a nice break from all my English speaking classes, and from the several field trips to the special events we had, I had a lot of fun. I really loved taking Italian at Leyden.
Language opportunities are present everywhere, and those who speak more than one language, 2 languages, have more opportunities. I'm able to do research in other countries that I wouldn't normally be able to if I only spoke English and Spanish. So being able to speak 3 languages, 4 languages or more, you have such a wide variety of opportunities, and you're able to just travel a lot more and meet new people, make new connections, and just overall have a more rich life than if you were just to speak 1 or 2 languages.
Apprendre une autre langue.
Aprende otro lenguaje.
Learn another language at Leyden.